Hi, today I'm in Brancaster Staithe on the North Norfolk coast, and it's very windy here, sunny, a few seagulls in the background as well, as you can probably hear, so they hear a lot of squawking and stuff going on. And as you can see today, I've got my natural look today, my no wig, and as a friend sort of suggested, why don't I do something with my natural hair? Well, it's getting longer now, so and it's kind of getting a bit more manageable, and I'm hoping, well, I'll be glad once it grows back and to get more confidence as well. And but yeah, well, anyway, we'll see you all throughout the video. Yeah, it's a really nice day. There's lots of mud around, of course. Got quite muddy feet at the moment, so I've got nice big chunky boots with big kind of chunky tread on them, because it's ideal for this sort of terrain. You don't really want to go around in nice shoes around here, certainly not high heels, and I wouldn't recommend that. You can see all the mud on my shoes at the moment. Got to get all that scraped off when I get back in the car. Looks like more mud along the footpath here, and some puddles and things as well. Lovely, and you expect this at this time of the year. Yuck. Splashing through the water. Yeah. As well as a lot of pleasure boating, there's a lot of sort of fishing that goes on still here as well. I think mostly sort of like cockles and mussels, that sort of thing, I think. This is the wharf area where they do the fishing boats, and you can see around there that some 1 or 2 boats around. This is the North Norfolk coastal path, or part of it. It goes between those 2 buildings down there, and we'll just go along there a little bit and have a look. We're along the North Norfolk coastal path along, and this goes all the way right round the coast, I think probably as far as Wells and Blakeney, I think, as well. And it goes from, I think, from Hunstanton and the Peddars Way, which kind of comes over this way as well. It's all part of the same path which comes to the coast, and maybe we'll do a Peddars Way walk one day, or talk, and probably not walk the whole distance because it goes quite a long way, but old Roman road. And there's a lot of Romans around Brancaster, and Brancaster, I think Branduvium or something like that, I think it's called, and that's yeah, we've got all the old Roman settlements were here, and so it's quite a famous place really. Yeah, the small house with the jagged roof line, I think used to belong, used to, a couple of nuns used to live there years ago, and from what I was told, and it overlooks the marshes, and so I don't know how long they lived there for, but it's quite an interesting little building. Again, the view they had, a sort of lovely view there. Brancaster used to be a port at one time in ancient times, and of course now it's just used for pleasure craft and some fishing. The tide's out at the moment, but it comes in and floods all this area. And of course makes a nice feeding ground for the birds. I can walk along here. There must be about a good half a mile or more, maybe, yeah, I forget how long it takes. I think at the end of this is a little ruined boat, or a boat that's sort of fallen to bits, I think. So we'll see if we can get there and see if it's still there. Shop and cafe, yeah, that's just what I need right now. I need to get something to eat. My energy levels are dropping, so yeah, hopefully we'll have a coffee break soon. Another iconic site here is the houseboat here at the end of the path at Brancaster Staithe, and a lot of people photograph this. Well, this is the boat here that I mentioned earlier, where it's kind of a sort of wrecked or ruined, discarded boat, and at the end of the path at Brancaster Staithe, and the path does carry on further that way to Wells and Blakeney and beyond. I'm going to head back that way to the car. I'm going to get something to eat because I'm getting quite hungry now, and I hope you've all enjoyed today and seeing Brancaster Staithe. Okay, thank you, bye.